Sugar Boogers, welcome back to the channel for yet another episode of Let's Play The Sims 4 Island Challenge. Alrighty guys, so we are literally jumping straight into the cooking pot. It looks like Sydney Chun is about to give birth, which is so freaking exciting. We are going to have some island babies, causing a little bit of trouble, making things just a little bit more difficult for us. So I have tried filming this part 552 times, no exaggeration. I don't know what it is. I think this part's cursed. I think this island's cursed. We are having fires and just a whole bunch of phenomenons happening, and it literally looked like there was no end in sight. I was also having a glitch with a mod I installed. If you guys have been suggesting the no anonymous roasting of the fire, do not install that mod. Why, might you ask? Because it doesn't let your Sims fully complete their cooking task. So if you have a Sim roast a fish, your Sim will never roast that fish. It'll cut off before the time is done. Alrighty, so it is a little bit later in the evening, and I also went ahead and built that bridge just to make navigating our little island just a tidbit easier. We're gonna go and have Mrs. Sydney kind of sleep off her labor pains. Looks like she's sleeping, but she's standing outside of the tent like a ghost. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. How can one really truly sleep though when you are in labor? That just doesn't make any damn sense to me. So you know, whatever. Her and Ollie definitely had a little romp in the sack earlier, and she's been trying to convince Allard to go and check out this new campsite for the longest freaking time. Is she sleeping or peeing? Oh, she's peeing. It's a long piss. It's like a horse at a racetrack. It's gonna take a while. But she's been trying to convince him that not only will moving to this campsite be beneficial for, you know, her and the baby, it will also be beneficial to him because he's growing weak, you guys. He is growing sick. He is growing super feeble. He's gonna die of starvation literally at any moment. And I don't think he understands. I mean, I guess he does, but I don't think either of them truly understand the risks involved here. Like, this is serious. He could die, you know? So just having an easier place to navigate with more supplies, and, you know, not having to, like, struggle as much to make ends meet, it might actually help Ollie recover from his condition. However, you know what? I don't know if he is going to let his pride stand in the way because, you know, he's really insecure about this Jason dude, and he hasn't told Sydney he's already checked out the campsite, and he wants to take it over, not share it. So we have no idea how that's going to end up, but what we do know is that she is giving birth to her baby right now, and Ollie naturally is nervous to be a first-time dad. Like, who wouldn't be, right? So let's go ahead and kind of zoom on through a little bit. He's reading a story to pass the time, but she is seriously like cramping big time. I'm not sure if I can go over here and have her, you know, give birth to this baby or what's happening. Instead, no. She's going to play with a piece of clay. All right, let's go and have her, you know, push out this child. Alrighty, Sydney is having a baby, and Ollie is running for the hills. Like, he wants to go take a shower, make sure he's super clean for this child. All right, you can do it. You can do it. Look at the size of that pot belly pig. Oh my gosh, her babies are saggy, guys. Oh, hi. Oh, look, it's a girl. I know, I'm still sick, so like my high voice is kind of like a cross between freaking Nancy Drew and Mrs. Doubtfire. I don't even know. Let's go see what kind of name we can give her. We are going to name her, oh, Joe, that's cute. Adriana. Carly, Athena. Ooh, I feel like we've had an Athena before. Have we not? Have we not? I feel like we have. Athena, it has existed sometime, somewhere, someplace, I feel like. And maybe not. All right, so let's go ahead and name the baby Athena. I'm so excited. What? Sydney, are you kidding? Are you kidding? Are you visually kidding? I told you this freaking island was cursed. Oh my god, we have twins. We have twins. What am I going to do? Oh my god. Seriously, this is not, oh my god. Okay, hopefully it's not any more than twins, because if it's any more than twins, you guys, I'm quitting this LP. It's done. It's deceased. It's dead. A name I really liked and I thought of like multiple times, Silas. I don't know why. I just thought it was kind of cool. So Athena and Silas. Okay, you got me nervous. Oh my goodness! Sydney and Oliver had twins, and look at the little bambinos in the crib. Oh my god. The island has blessed us with double. So Ollie is actually coming over to chat with Sid, and of course Sydney's so excited about this, and she's even saying, like, telling him, see, we need to move. We need to go to the other campsite. There's just no way. And yes, Ollie agrees. Something needs to be done. This is just too many kids under one fucking. Oh, sorry. Bish, drop the F-bomb. I'm passionate, okay? There's just too many damn children on this island. Like, we need to do something quick. So it looks like little Silas here is asleep, and he is the easy baby. But of course, Athena, she's being a little bit of a drama queen right now, and she needs all the stop. She immediately came out of the room with a poopy diaper. Like, if that doesn't tell you how demanding she's going to be as a toddler, I truly don't know what will. All right, so he's over here taking yet another shower. I'm not exactly sure why he has the freaking want to be so clean, but he does need to go and kind of catch a few things too. He wants to have another baby with Sydney. And he also wants to flirt with her. I think that's a little, maybe he's really that pressed about Jason and he's just trying to get her knocked up. So I don't know, it's kind of stupid, but maybe that's his thought behind it. All right, so he's feeling pretty good about the whole baby situation, which is really reassuring. I think if anything, he feels more secure now, because he knows, like, he's done a lot of stuff to Sid, and she's a catch. Like, seriously, she is. And there is nothing stopping this girl from, realizing that there are literally more fish in the sea. No pun intended. But we're going to go and do a little harvesting while the chicklins sleep. We're going to go and evolve our plants. Even if we do end up moving to this new campsite. Either way, you guys, we'll have to bring our stuff with us because we worked really hard to catch up with all these items and be able to have this kind of stuff to be able to survive. So I'm going to keep the babies relatively close to each other just because A, they're twins, and B, it'll be a lot more efficient, I think, personally. So now that we have the babies there, of freaking course, I spoke too soon. Silas is awake and he is super duper hungry. So as Sydney is evolving these plants so that they are better quality, she's going to go and take a little pit stop break and go ahead and hopefully calm down Silas, who can't help himself but scream. I seriously can't even believe that we have 2 children. Aww. Did he catch anything yet? I can't really see because the arm of my microphone's in the way. So it looks like Oliver has reached level cuatro of the fishing skill. And has he caught any? He has 1 fish. He has a koi, so that's not going to really help. He needs to catch like 1 more, I would think, for Sydney at least. Awesome! He caught a bass. All about that. No, I'm just playing. Stop it, girl, stop it. I think Sydney went to go take a shower, or she went to go pee. So let's go ahead and light up the fire so we can go and start cooking up and roasting up some pescado. So let's do the... I don't know. Yeah, that's right. We don't get much of a choice. Okay, cool. So he went ahead and chose the, where'd it go? We had 2 fish. Boo! Okay. He chose the koi, and Sid is going to go and choose the bass. It's actually a bass, but whatever. Is she going to go ahead and roast? Oh, she's roasting hachos, guys. No, we're definitely going to go roast this damn fish. And hopefully there's no problems. Like, the fire doesn't die or anything like that. My problem earlier, you guys, was like I kept putting logs into the fire and building up this super duper ginormous fire, and everything started catching on fire. By the way, we literally are trash because we can't plant anything on this island and have it be, sustainable, but a trash plant can grow perfectly freaking fine. And yes, that is a cow plant berry, if I haven't mentioned already, sitting ever so pretty in Mrs. Sydney's inventory. So who knows what we could use that for? Maybe to keep the super demons at bay, or maybe it's just the legend. Maybe there aren't any creepy supernatural creatures to be had, like, you know, the old legends say. What it is to feel, to be able to cook a roasted fish without any glitches. You guys don't even know the feeling. You don't know the feeling. Obviously, we're not going to go raid the camp at 4 o'clock in the morning, but I'm definitely trying to get in some good protein and pick it up in the morning, be able to go straight over there. So, oh my gosh, we can't even eat. I seriously don't know how this is going to happen. All right, so Mrs. or Mr. Who? All right, Athena crapped her pants, so of course we need to go ahead and tend to her. And Sydney is feeling great. We are actually doing a lot better getting into the swing of things, and Ollie has put down Athena. He wants to go ahead and stretch his bones. He's feeling a little raggedy these days, and let's go have him fertilize this bush and turn in for the next few hours for a quick little rest so that he feels better. Okay, I spoke too soon because now it's Silas's turn to start. Oh. Hello. My name is Porquita Pig. I'm so sorry. I just totally, like, literally burped in your guys' ears. So embarrassing. I'm not going to edit it out because I've already dropped the F-bomb. I've already burped. I mean, really, we're on a roll at this point. I could damn well earn an Oscar, right? This is probably why The Sims never promotes my stuff, because I'm just kidding. They do, but, I mean, I'm a mess, you know? Okay, seriously, every 2 freaking seconds, we have Whiny McWhiny Pants. I don't know how we're going to be able to get anything done at this point. Hopefully, we've got the babies, you know, compliant and rested and all that kind of fun stuff. I'm trying to have her sleep, but it just seems like every time we go and lay them down, we have another one up ready to go. Surprisingly, though, Ollie is feeling extremely energetic despite the fact that both of his children are literally giving them a hard time. And we have a whiner. And we also went past the 6 o'clock cutoff for the dice rolling thingamajigger. So let's go ahead and do that really quick too. All right, so let's hopefully not get a 6. All right, let's go and roll it. We got a 4. Okay, what is a 4, guys? Let's go ahead and pull it up. We are on 4, 5, 15 new twigs. Oh, get 15 new twigs for them by debug mode in the, whatever, place them on the island. All right, I'm not going to do that because, you know, I'm just not, but I did delete, or I didn't delete them. Okay, good. I'm going to add 15. Okay, hold on. My pen's like deceased. 15 twigs to our 17 twig count. You guys do the math. I'm glad that we actually got something a little more beneficial than another sim to hit the island. And by the way, I've already added in that sim, just so you guys know. All right, Ollie, he is such a good daddy. He's going to go and try to talk to poor little Silas, like that's going to fix it. But unless you got a Chi-Chi or something a little more hardy, I don't think you're gonna fix anything. Okay, there's a fish sitting here, gonna go to waste. Who needs to eat it the most? Let me see. Ooh, Sydney's a quick learner from choosing the knowledge aspiration. Perfect. And she's freaking yelling at Ollie, like, how could you just leave him there crying? He's like, are you serious? I'm trying to eat. Oh my God. So they're already like starting to bicker over the whole baby thing. As imagined, we needed to get over to the island as soon as possible, or to the campsite, but okay, she can't leave the kids here. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have Ollie, he's totally trying to just make Sydney feel better about herself. He's gonna be the one to go head over and try to build some sort of relationship with Jason. As long as we can become friends, we will be invited to the camp to stay. And I honestly don't know how it's going to be having him and all these kids, and just, I don't know. We'll have to go ahead and check it out. So here we are, just kind of migrate. I don't know. I got stuck on the M there. Migrating over to the campsite. And as you guys can see, there is a little girl there. So this little girl is and has been there, but we just missed her last time that we actually went ahead and visited the campsite. So she is a survivor, not associated with either Jason or, I forgot the other lady's name. Oh my God. Or Juliet in any way, shape, or form. She was there with her family, and unfortunately, when the cruise ship sank, she was the lone survivor as well. I mean, she may not be the only survivor, but right now she's the only one that made it to the island. So that's kind of sad. There's a lot more survivors than we had initially anticipated. So we're gonna go over and kind of greet with Jason, and it looks like he's already come to the front door, so to speak, to meet us, and he's really happy to see us. He's like, "Hey, buddy." I think Jason's a really cool dude. He's a good guy. He's a really good guy. And I know some people are giving him crap for his hair. It's supposed to be highlights. Okay. Let's not judge. He may have a little salt and pepper look to him. You know, living on the island can be kind of stressful. So we're going to basically swap some bait tips and tricks. We're also going to talk about handiness. That's something I need to get Oliver's handiness up on because I have to take away all the 4 points. So it's a little frustrating, but we'll get there, and I'll take him away because I know I still owe them to the sim gods. That's probably why all these bad things are happening. So he's inviting us to come inside. Of course, we're going to go and help ourselves to a cold brew. I'm going to grab a juice, and I guess Juliet's just kind of chilling. I don't see the little girl anywhere. I wonder where she's at. So we can get to know her and introduce ourselves as well. But it looks like their harvestables are starting to grow, even though they aren't doing too well. Get Sydney over here, and she will perk these babies right up. Oh my God, Ollie is seriously enjoying the fruits of their labor. We should definitely get him the always welcome trait, so like if he ever does go to any other campsites, it's not a problem. What is he doing? Why is he sitting down like that? That was kind of weird. All right, so let's go see if we can befriend either, I guess, Jason or Juliet. It doesn't honestly matter who we befriend as long as we get the move in option. But what I'm going to try to do is tell him about kind of what's going on with Sydney and express to him that that we really do need to join forces because his wife just gave birth to twins, and he really does need a more accessible place to live. And the island that he currently lives in is just really, 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 you know, kind of distressed, and it's dangerous. It's really dangerous, actually, living there with 2 children. Now, this is not exactly how Ollie was planning on taking over the campsite. No, he had a much darker approach, but of course he's trying to make his wife happy, and he completely understands, you know? So maybe he realized joining forces in a positive way is the best way to go, if that makes sense. So let's just go and try to keep befriending Jason until we get the move-in option. We're going to ask about his day and all that kind of stuff. I'm actually surprised that Ollie is taking a liking to the one thing that he's kind of threatened by, but you know, I'm cool with it. I'm totally fine with it. Let me see here. What else can we do? I think we are so close to being able to move in. Yes. All right. So we have the option to move in. Now, he totally agrees. We're going to go ahead and ask him firsthand and give him a hug for basically agreeing to share his resources. We have a lot of things to bring to the table as well, so let's go ahead and do that. We're giving him a bro hug right now. Obviously, we're not going to be able to move in right this second because we do need to go home and grab all of our stuff, pack up camp to be able to move over here, but we'll probably come tomorrow or something. I think we definitely should have the day to relax and let Sid recoup from the birth, but we're gonna go see if there's anything else here that we can benefit from while we're at it. I know food is always going to be an issue no matter where we go, so let's just do a little shower while we're here, so that we don't have to, like, you know, go and like swim all over our island. Is he staring? Are they both watching us? They're creepy. Like, literally, look, you guys. They are both watching us shower. I know you can see me. He thought it was an anaconda on this island, didn't she, boo-boo? I know. Shoot. I'm just saying. I still don't see that little girl, so maybe she's playing. I don't know. It's kind of creepy. She's a weird little girl, too. I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. Alrighty, so let's just leave, and I think we could go ahead. Like, you know what? This is bad. I'm literally gonna go and grab a couple things, like some granola. Shh, out of their cooler, and I'm going to take it to Sydney. I'm not even, Ollie's stealing the damn granola. Put it down, Ollie. Put it down. Okay, let's grab another one. Let's grab another granola. Seriously, I don't know how they have this stuff. Like, I wish we were able to harvest crops and things, because that would make a lot more sense. Where did you put it, though? Did you put it back in there? Oh, no, you didn't. Okay, put that in your inventory. Take that shit to Sydney. Come on, boy. All right, cool. So it's nice knowing you, Jace. We'll be here in the manana. Yeah, to set up camp. Cool. All right, so let's go ahead and go back home. Maybe we can catch something here. Let's try that. Let's fish with bait. We're going to fish with a pair. Maybe there is just better, like, catches over here than where we are currently. He is a little sleepy and tired, so obviously he's probably not going to be able to do this for very long. But I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh my God, what was that? A new fish has been caught. What did we get? That was a big one. We got a big salmon. How do you guys say salmon? Do you say salmon? Salmon? I don't know. So many people say it like different ways that it's kind of confusing. So anyway. Oh, my nose. It's so gross. I can't even deal. We got a big one. We got a big kahuna and a guppy. I think. We got something very small. He caught a perch. Cool. He's on a roll. I'm so proud of him. You know, he's manning up to his responsibilities. Hopefully he doesn't die. Do you guys think he's just suffering from starvation? Or do you think he actually may have caught some sort of, like, disease from the island, like a parasite or something? I'm serious. Like, you guys may be laughing at me, thinking that's even a possibility, but, like, I'm dead serious, like, stone serious. I think he might have some parasites or something, because, like, even Sydney never, ever had half of those problems. Maybe we should bring Jason and Juliet over to our campsite as a gesture and to meet Sydney so they can see that we're not lying. Yeah, let's do that. Not that I think they think that we're lying or suspect that we would be. I mean, who would make that up? But just to kind of solidify this new truce and to be able to build this empire where we all can survive and coincide peacefully. For now. For now. I still think there's going to be some drama along the lines. You know, you have this many Sims living on one little tiny lot, but, you know, whatever. We'll have to go ahead and we'll have to hope for the best, but expect the worst. All right, so let's just... I don't know. I'm trying to get them all to come over. So I do need to go ahead and ask about Day and then also try to initiate a little bit of a conversation with her. But I think I have the mod in, so it's not going to let me do that exactly. But yeah, let's go ahead and have Sydney come over here and introduce herself to both Jason and what's her name again? I keep forgetting. Juliet. How could I forget? Oh my goodness gracious. I mean, seriously, how could I forget, like, her name? Somebody told me she reminds them of Kate, which is so true. I totally see it. I definitely do. All right, so Jason is going over... Where's he going? I don't know where exactly he's heading off to, but... Oh, okay. He's going to go ahead and check out our campsite. So let's go and introduce ourselves to Jason now. The babies are doing okay. And he's not really impressed with our messiness, but I mean, honestly, at this point, can you really blame him? All right, Ollie's gonna go ahead and take a nap because he's super duper tired, and before the kids wake up, I could totally see how he would want to do that. So, ooh, Sydney has introduced herself to Jason, and I'm not gonna lie, she's kind of impressed by what she sees. Let's go ahead and tell him a funny story, just a little bit. He's talking about the garbage and all that kind of stuff. He's kind of a neat freak, I think, and that's just what he's dropping down right now. You know, hopefully that they're not pigs, but we'll have to see. Okay, so what are we going to end up taking with us to the new campsite, you guys? I don't exactly know. We can't really take everything, but Juliet definitely has a liking for this whole, like, woodworking station, so I definitely feel like we need more than just one, because so does Ollie. We'll take a few of the books. We'll take the yoga mat. We can't take our harvestables. I mean, we can take anything that we harvest initially, but we can't, like, take the actual, you know what I mean, like the planters and stuff with us. I mean, I guess we could, but I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. So, ooh, all right. So what I'm going to do is tomorrow morning is when I'll pack up everything. But right, oh my God, I got the hiccups. But for right now, I'm not going to worry about it too much. So while we're ahead, I am going to go over here and kind of breastfeed the chicklins. so that they don't go hungry and start screaming and crying and waking up Ollie. But of course, that means that they're probably going to end up pissing themselves. So, either way, it totally doesn't matter. Do we have any other food to eat? Anything that will hold her over until just a little bit later? All right, so let's go ahead and grab some dragon fruit and also some strawberries. There are a few harvestables on the island ready to collect, so I want to grab those too so that we can bring those over to the island or to the campsite so that we're able to have more stuff spread among us, because I don't want like a problem with not having enough food. Alrighty, what is this? This is a abnormal. Okay, let's water it. I don't think anything here is ready to harvest. There was something that was ready to harvest over here. Okay, so harvest all. And I think that's it, actually. There really isn't a hell of a lot of harvestables on this island, to be real with you guys, but we're gonna go and catch what we can so that we can bring those over a little bit later. And okay, Juliet is feeling flirty. I kind of feel like she might like Jason a little bit. You guys are thinking the same thing too. Like, she might actually become like obsessed with Jason, or possibly even obsessed with Ollie. Who honestly knows? So she's gonna go and harvest. I don't know why Juliet's trying to talk to her. They'll probably end up leaving at some point, but it was just more of like initiation of respect. You are inviting us over to your place, we'll invite you over to ours. So they are cherries that are actually able to be harvested. Let me try to weed and water these plants. I mean, it's not going to matter because we're going to leave anyway, but for now, it'll totally be fine. All right, so Ollie is awake and ready to go. He is super, duper, duper, duper. Is he hungry? Yeah, of course he is. And the baby is crying. Poor frickin' Silas. Is Juliet going to go and help out? I would be so amazed if she actually... Nope, she's walking away. I thought they were going to help out maybe. Nope, they don't want anything to do with our problems. All right. So Ollie is coming over to coo at Mr. Silas and bottle feed him. I think they want a little bit of attention, which is totally understandable. So we'll have him do that. And it looks like Sydney is getting really, really sleepy. So probably have them go ahead and kind of turn in for the night. But in the morning, we will basically pack up camp. And you guys can let me know in the comments down below what things you think we should keep, what things we should take, and all that kind of fun stuff. And if we're making a mistake moving in or a smart choice. I don't know. You guys gotta let me know. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to go and comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun does not shine. And I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.